Hi, this is your boy Terry once again, and today's video will turn out a lengthy video. I'm going to be watching two videos one after another, impersonation videos, and first we'll have Katrina Velarde versus someone else. At the end of the video we will determine the winner, but I did some research and I wanted there to be a twist. So Katrina Velarde will be competing against a man. I don't know where he's located, perhaps USA or UK, said to have 54 voices. We're talking music here. And I did some research on Katrina Velarde's impersonation videos. She has many of them. And I chose a very short one versus the lengthy one of someone called Black Gryphon. He's said to have 54 voices, and in that particular video he impersonated 54 music characters. So we will start with the Filipino. I'm Filipino, located in the Philippines, so let's start with Katrina Velarde. I've been watching a lot of her videos recently, and I'm going to be reacting to many of her videos, as well as that yes, many of her videos. I apologize, there's so much noise here. There's an airport nearby. I won't be able to control external noises, but we will manage. I'll try as much as possible not to pause the videos too much. In some instances I will pause it, just to give some input, but most of the discussion we will have at the end of the video. We will determine the winner in this one, and overall it will be fun. We will play two videos one after the other. Anyway, let's go. So I'm going to start right now, starting with Katrina Velarde, short video, just 1 minute or so long. The other video is like 8 minutes long, so you know that we're going to have a very lengthy video at the end. So let's go. I talk too much. Give me a moment. Started Beyonce first.
I must have killed 1,000 days, baby, to tell you. But when I call you, never seem to be home, little lolly. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I'm doesn't tear you apart Hello.
Very she's
guys.
still having someone.
Okay, bye.
You're a genius.
I had to pause it. I mean, there's need for some conversation in between before the interview. She's such an amazing character, really. It's a rarity, I will not lie to you. She has a lot of personality. Again, I would say it's a rarity. I've been here, I know, yes, not easy to do what she did, really. I mean, because of a special note is that she is impersonating various artists singing a random song. So it's not she's not impersonating Beyonce on a Beyonce tune. The bass song was Adele, Hello, from the other side. Hello is the title of the song, and she was impersonating the likes of Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. I saw Britney Spears. I think I saw Jessie J. I'm not very sure. Maybe I'm mixing it up with previous impersonation video of hers that I watched. Very powerful, and she's really paying intense attention to them. This is not a recent career. It's very obvious. These are people that she has followed, and she has adopted their mannerisms, everything. It's amazing. Anyway, we'll discuss more, we'll build more on this later. Again, we're going to establish a winner at the end of this video. And the twist is we went for a very short video and fewer characters with Katrina Velarde versus a Black Gryphon or Gryphon, who is said to have 54 voices. And again, we're going to establish a winner, so stay tuned. I'm going on to the next video. That's by Black Gryphon, and he's someone I just found, courtesy of, paying attention to Katrina Velarde. I found him, and we're going to try and see. Because 54 is a wide range of characters, and being able to impersonate 54, that's a feat. But again, it's not established the winner until the end. So let's go on to Black Gryphon right now. Let me type. Just a moment. 54 voices.
Hello everyone, my name is Gryph0n, or Black Gryphon, and these are my attempted impressions of a bunch of famous singers with background music and no auto-tune. You guys asked for this, so please
say no auto-tune.
She wants to dance like Uma Thurman, bury me till I confess. Baby, I'm praying.
Take note on this one. I may pause the video because it's a wide range of characters. I may not know the entirety of each character, but I should know many of them. Looking at the title, he also has some rap. He's going to impersonate some rappers as well. This is going to be fascinating. He did well on the first impersonation. We're going to the next, Adam Levine. Of course, the screen is going to show each of the characters, and I may have to pause to give him kudos as required. And at times where he wasn't perfect, I'll highlight that as well. So there may be pauses on this particular video. Adam Levine, that's a popular voice.
On you tonight, hunt you down, eat you alive, just like animals. You love me, let me go. Ooh, it's such a shame we don't talk anymore like we used to do. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. All the misery was necessary when what deep in love, this I know. And the people always told me.
Oh gosh, it's happening so fast. Nickelback was perfect. Charlie Puth was perfect. The Maroon 5 guy was perfect. And I've seen Michael Jackson. I've seen a bit of perfection. We've not gone through it, but it's not easy to pull off a Michael Jackson. Even the key, the texture of his voice. Let's see. But I'm not only looking at vocals. I'm also looking at mannerisms. He's playing a character, so he has to be in character. So far, he's doing great. This is marvelous.
Be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' heart. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
He tried there, although I've forgotten his name. That character has more smoke in his voice, but he tried. I mean, very hard to jump from. I don't know if it's pre-recorded. It's possible, but to jump from character to character is. I think it's going to be pre-recorded. I mean, if he's doing it on the spot. Oh, sorry, it's going to be pre-recorded. He's changing costume. I'm very insane. I'm not taking notes that he's changing costume, to get the appearance of this character, so it's pre-recorded. My bad. So Frank Sinatra,
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow.
Shake what your mama gave you, misbehave you. I just wanna strip you, dip you, flip you, bubble bathe you.
I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime. Baby, won't you come my way? Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains.
I apologize. The series is going so fast, so I may not pause it per character because you will just bash the flow. So I'll just use my thumbs up, and I may do like this for you know. Fetty Wap, he tried. It's not easy to pull Fetty Wap, really pull a Fetty Wap. Snoop Dogg wasn't perfect, you know, because Snoop Dogg has a very special texture to his voice. It's like, you know, he has smoked up, and you know, it's like they put his voice in the freezer to cool it and they bring it back out, something like that. Yes, and that voice is groomed. It's veteran, like it's a veteran kind of, you know, for a rapper. So he wasn't very perfect with Snoop Dogg. Fetty Wap was much better. Others have been fine.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Where was I when the rockets came to life and carried you away into the alligator sky? Love you so man, love you so man. 90 won't you and you eat out of hand. I'm so sick of this fake life. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No one's really will ever let you meet my mama. You don't want a girl like me, I'm too crazy. But every other girl you meet is full gaze.
All the characters so far have been good. Cardi B, hard to pull up. It's hard to. She has a special kind of tongue. You know? So pronunciation, I mean, pronouncing Cardi B is very difficult, you know. And he didn't get the. She has mannerisms in her voice, not even her character. You know, in her voice, her voice has its own character. So hard to pull off. It wasn't very perfect. BTS. I just recently been looking at them, but mostly for dance. So even without knowing that Jungkook singing, I think he got the character right. I just think so. You know, because I can envision what the character is like. You know. Let's go.
Will we ever see the end? This is Eternal! We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Talk to me, baby. I see you driving round town with the girl I love, and I'm like, forget you.
Almost. CeeLo Green is almost. Almost. The texture is not solid enough. The texture of the voice is not solid enough. Character, I mean, mannerisms is not too perfect. He has that playful looking sounding voice, but he's not so. CeeLo Green is not so, you know, so playful. I don't know. I don't know how to express it.
Now my baby's dancing. She's dancing with another man. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, I'm alright. Stop the dancing. I just can't hold on. I feel we belong. My that be worth living if I could be with you. And maybe it's all part of a plan.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side. Samina mina, waka waka, Samina mina sakalewa. This time for Africa. Love me tender, love me dear, never let me go.
You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad to know you, I'm sad to know you. Right, oh, I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. In this heart of mine, I know I can treat you better than he can.
I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay.
Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, mama.
Could escape this feeling with my China girl.
Someone I'ma do it, I'ma give it to me, I'ma give me what I gotta do to get it through to you. I'm superhuman, innovative, innovative, rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll glue to you. I'm devastating, more than ever demonstrating how to give a mother ever audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading. And I know the haters are forever waiting for the day they can say I felt that we celebrating. 'Cause another way to get them motivated, I make elevating music. You make elevated music. Yep.
All the characters have been good. He's not doing too well with the rappers. I wonder why, but it's hard, you know. These people are groomed in their craft. Eminem wasn't perfect. Speed was there, of course, and breath control. He did like 16 seconds, you know, but the voice, the rap technique is not there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, it's hard to do a range of 54 different people, you know. So, you know, just even remembering the lyrics to these songs is a huge feat on its own, you know, let alone. So, kudos to Black Gryphon.
Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Yeah, my epic going psycho, lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show, got diamonds by the polo. Come with the tone and form for clowns and all the balls. Oh,
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always. Check, yes, Juliet, are you?
I don't know how to demonstrate 50-50. I'm not good with demonstrations, but that was like some 50 to 60% Drake. He tried, but just the voice texture is. He has more stamp on his voice. There's a similarity, but Drake has more stamp on his voice. So let's figure. I don't know how to demonstrate 50-50. Maybe like this. I'm doing like an Indian now. I don't know. In Philippines, they will say like puede. Maybe puede. I don't know how to demonstrate what will I use for 50-50. I'll just do like this. Something like that. Let's
You
see.
with me, rain is falling down on the sidewalk. I'm gonna steer clear. Oh yeah, burn up in your atmosphere. So don't go higher for desire. Put it in your hand, baby. Hollywood is down. You can find it in yourself.
Staying alive. Yeah!
Paesi che non ho mai veduto vissuto con te. Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the black parade. Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't wanna be a Canadian idiot.
That's all of them. I know some were pretty bad.
It's over.
But if you made it this far, I love you, and if you keep watching, I love you even more. If you liked this video, feel free to check out some of my other stuff. I've got more impression videos, song cover.
Oh, it's over. I don't know if that's up to 54. It happened very fast. I'll stop the video here. I mean, the video is becoming very lengthy. This is some 21 minutes already, so we'll just round up. There's nothing much to say after all this, besides establishing a winner. You know, I wasn't perfect I'm not very good with these videos, although I'm going to improve with these reaction videos. I don't know how to do the edits and make them perfect. You know, let's just wait for that airplane. So, my side of the video wasn't perfect overall, but please bear with me. Most of all, watching these videos, I'm more a fan of the humans involved. You know, more so than their musical prowess or, you know, their talents. I see value in many other things besides talents, including flaws, especially when it comes to humans. And I see sense in the so-called nonsense, and that's why I'm here. Basically, I'm not here to look for perfection. You know, so I just want to lay that basis so that you understand my reactions when you see my reactions. Now we're going to establish a winner. I wanted to talk about Katrina Velarde once again, but I feel right now that I would have talked to her earlier, you know, in between. She's a talent, you know, I value what she constitutes. I value that she has evolved, you know. I value that she's paying attention to her evolution. And it's very important. People, once they garner accolades, they no longer grow. You know, and today we don't have true fans per se. Most times we have friends. Not friends, you know, maybe more of statistical fans. And sometimes it's needed. I'm sorry, I'm a bit disoriented. What I'm trying to say is kudos to her for continuing to evolve, continuing to love herself, to explore herself, her senses, aspects of her being. And these things are translating in her expressions, her musical capabilities. Again, I mentioned that it's a rarity to find someone like Katrina Velarde, you know, because it's not easy to play these characters. You have to be these characters. You know, you have to pay intense attention to these ones. And you know, in her impersonations, it's not only about the vocals. She has adopted this. She's these characters basically. She's leaving these characters and creating an experience for us. Even in that 1 minute video, there is a lot of personality that I saw, a lot of stories and histories. I don't know her stories, but I know that there are stories there. It can't just be, it's not just talent, she has some grind in her, some hustle, some grit mentality, and that's what I see. I'll go back and look at her history, but I don't think there is any need. I could see that sufficiently in that 1 minute video. So these are the things I'm looking at and I'm giving kudos to, besides the fun part. You know, she's a fun person as well. She knows how to create humor, and humor is not just only tied to talent. Again, there's a kind of humor that comes from the down-to-earth spaces of earth, you know, that a Bill Gates can never pull off, you know. And so she constitutes a lot, and kudos to her. She's seen this. Her impersonations, according to me, were perfect and hard in that, like I said, the bass song was Adele, and she was singing in various characters an Adele song. You know, compared to Black Gryphon, I'm not saying that he cannot do it, but we're just comparing both videos. Black Gryphon was singing the artist songs in their character, you know. So I think what Katrina Velarde did was a notch mahira than what Black Gryphon did. I don't know if hers was pre-rehearsed, but there's no doubt that she can do this impromptu. There's no doubt, you know, because she was in character. She was just herself, basically expressing herself freely, and it's really cool. So I said I'm going to establish a winner. You can't bash Black Gryphon. It's very hard to take up what he has taken. 54 characters, very hard. You know, there's a lot of loving himself, loving humans to be able to do the things he has done. You know, it's just like Adam. Adam named all the animals. He has had to ponder, wonder, pay intense attention to this various creation and live their lives to be able to give the perfect name. So there's evidence that both Katrina Velarde and Black Gryphon have a special love for humans, you know, down to their very elements, down to their innermost underlying details, and most of all paid attention to themselves, have loved themselves, have explored themselves, their senses and all that. And besides music, these are powerful stuff. The world revolves around this. The likes of Facebook, Google, that's how they make billions in revenue. They tap into the cookies in your browser to garner information about your very elements, your genes, you know, your response to stimuli, and they process those things, you know, take control of our minds, and revenue seeks them. You know, so there are times where we have to put our legs on the ground and take control of our own mind. These is some of the things Katrina Velarde and Black Gryphon have done through this impersonation stuff and through music. And I'm concluding that I'm saying this to say that there's a lot you can do with music, more than just catch a fancy or, you know, stare a groove and all that. Music can be used directionally, put some more testimonial good use towards the evolution of mankind. I'll stop there, and I'm going to say, Katrina Velarde of the Philippines, you won. But Black Gryphon, don't be deterred, you win as well. But my winner is Katrina Velarde. Walang Talo, pero meron winner, and winner is Katrina Velarde. I'll stop here. Bash me if you want in the comments, and let's stay awesome. Anyway, I'm your boy Terry. I live in Manila. You can contact me. My contact information is underneath. I'm also going to write short articles about both parties and put the links to these U-logs underneath the description, as well as the links to their videos underneath the descriptions. Please go and encourage them. You can show them this reaction video if it will inspire them. Subscribe to them both, and make sure you pay attention to your own evolution. You know, tap into your greatness. Give attention to yourself. You know, give ages of your lifetime to finding yourself. Anyway, don't let me preach. This is supposed to be fun. make sure to stay awesome. Your boy Terry once again.